Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Good to see you all here, getting locked in and clocked in for our first look at the demo for Car Mechanics Simulator 2026. I'm firing it up now, so we'll get started in just a moment. Good morning, and welcome. Ooh, I can hear it. It's literally getting started up. Hold on. Oh, this getting me excited for Forza as well. Oh, there was a cool intro to that. I wanted to see that. Oh, well, it's all good. Okay, so this demo just dropped the other day, and they announced Car Mechanics Simulator is coming out pretty soon for Steam, and it'll be multiplayer, although this demo is single player. So the game is multiplayer, but the demo is single player. So let me check something real quick. I want to check the Steam store page for it. So it says it's coming out in 2026. I thought there was actually a release day, but that's got to be AI music. Sounds cool. All right, we haven't gotten a Car Mechanics Simulator game, I think, since what, 2021? I think the first one was in 2018. Then there was 2021, and then this game was like gone. Well, except for DLCs and stuff, right? I didn't see much people talk or play it. But there's been a lot of mechanic games in the meantime. There's been like Tank Mechanics Simulator and a bunch of other games where you're repairing stuff and restoring stuff. But that's probably the most interesting thing here is that, yeah, sure, there's the whole regular car maintenance of changing out batteries and oil. But the thing that's the best about this game is, like, you know, running a business and doing so with friends. At least that seems the most appealing. So we'll see how it goes. Is that actual real footage in the background? It's got to be. Nice. Okay, well, let's go ahead and play the demo. A little later today, we'll be playing The Long Dark, finally getting its Chapter 5 release. The Long Dark, Chapter 5, the end of the game is finally here. After almost 10 years, it's pretty much almost 10 years it's going to be released. And then more Roadcraft, speaking of cars. Let's check out the demo. Ooh, we get multiple profiles. Nice. Type your name here or after. Got it. Let's see. Starting money, 15,000. Skills unlockable. Delivery type, standard and instant. Ooh. Automatic package pickup. Inventory space. Okay, these might be settings you can... Oh, yeah, okay. So when you play the full game, there's expert, sandbox, and custom mode, too. So there'll be things like unlimited fuel, unlimited barn. Oh, yeah, barn locations. I forgot all about the barn find process. Yeah. That's what's fun. Order difficulty progressive. All right. And the barn finds, I think, not only do you find chassis, but also I think parts for certain cars too. So that's fun. Okay, let's start. Welcome to Car Mechanics Simulator 2026 demo. The demo is meant to showcase a small part of the features coming in the full version of the game. The demo includes a tutorial that teaches you the basic game mechanics, a mechanicopedia that helps expand your knowledge or clear up doubts about the game's mechanics, 3 missions with new cars, the Luxor Streamliner Mark III, the Mayan M5 T3, and the Salem Aries Mark III DF. After completing the missions, you can work on your DNB sensor, Jungle X4. That seemed like is that a license plate? Learn about the new modular engine system and change engine types. Customize your workshop, use the diagnostic path, and if needed, perform a test drive around the garage. Oh yeah. Well, we want to see that. What's up, D-Pad Dad? Thanks for clocking in. Start tutorial. Let's do it. Let's see what we got here. You put too many hours in the prior versions of the game? Yeah, there's a lot of great car games that came out since then, too. And there's even better ones coming out. Oh, garage layout, modern. Oh, we could have different layouts maybe in the future. Okay. Do we get to drive this? Wow, what a... That looks like it's going to fall apart. That can't be street legal. At least we get to walk around outside. Oh, is it open world? Oh, the fact that we actually get to walk around a little bit outside is nice. Alright. Open the pie menu and select the garage editor. Pie menu. Pie. Select the remove garage equipment. Okay. Clear the area of trash. Uh-oh. If we started up by clearing the area of trash, that means we must have inherited this from our uncle. That's how it always goes. Choose add garage equipment and place the car lifter. Cool, so we actually get to build the garage a bit. I don't remember... I remember you could unlock stuff in the previous games, which kind of... You could kind of build, but it was more like building by, like, kind of buying and expanding. This feels a little more... It's pretty much the same, but different. So, garage editor. Add garage equipment, car lifter. Decorations and tools, okay. Boom. And now we need a computer. I can set that on a desk, I suppose. Maybe over here? They want me to put it somewhere oh, this might be better. A lot of equipment here. I guess we can put it wherever. Oh yeah, here next to the radio. Perfect. Well, that's kind of cool. Decorations. We got the main shop, engine shop, body, wheels, interior, license plate, and used parts. We're going to get the oil drain. Add to cart 1. So then in harder difficulties, we got to wait days for deliveries, which makes sense. So let's finalize our purchase. Did I do it? I gotta hold it. Package will be delivered in the morning. Use the bed to skip time. Upstairs. Sleeping. Sleeping allows you to skip time if you're waiting for a morning delivery, a car is being repaired, or simply do not want to pay for night deliveries. Oh, you can get parts delivered at night, but you got to pay for it. You can skip the night or fast forward to a specific hour. Oh. Some game modes may limit where you can sleep, for example, only at night. Sleeping is blocked if you are under the effect of a coffee boost while it is recharging. Coffee boost? Are they starting to put in survival elements down? We got to eat and sleep? Okay, sleep till 8. Wow. It's like noon. Well, not really, but it's like the middle of the day. Delivery at pickup point. Okay, pickup point. Outside. Wait a minute. I thought we had a vending machine. Now this is interesting. This is how big our shop maybe could get. Oh damn, do we get to run a store too? Oh man, that'd be so cool if we could actually have like a store as well. Not only just like have a repair shop, but imagine if we could be like a whole auto center too. This place would be popping. People coming in for batteries and all that. That'd be a great way to make side money. Open the pie menu, garage editor, choose garage equipment, and oil drainer. That's the thing we just picked up. So can we put it anywhere? Oh, anywhere you like. Okay. We just probably have to go to this when we want to use it and then move it over. I'll put it over here for now. Cool. Open the gates and let some light inside. What the hell are the windows for then? Okay, it's time to accept your first job. Approach the phone and select an available job. A phone in 2026. This would all be done on an app. Oh, I love the wood door. Oh, look at this. Man, this is nice. We actually got like a legit waiting area. Beautiful. Oh, what do you guys want for a drink? Oh, that's too blurry to tell. One of them was called Bubbles, Soda, Orange, Cola. I don't know about that one. And then Cola again. This is great. We actually have like a legit, not run down, like decent, like waiting room. If someone's coming here just to get their tires rotated or changed or whatever, it's nice. Sleep seems like an unnecessary feature. Well, it might be important because the devs might have some sort of a timing thing where, like, you know, somebody brings their car in and they want it back within like a day. But there might be, I don't know, there might be a time thing in this game where you have to like do things quickly. We played some other car mechanic games that were like that too. Player's main source of income as you gain experiences, the number of available jobs and their complexity increases, right? Jobs based mainly on general problem report from the customer, often without clarity pointing to the source. They require more focus, diagnosing them and finding their cause on your own. Time bonus. Oh, there you go. Time bonus jobs are a special type of job. If you complete them within the given time, you receive additional bonuses. If the time runs out, the job is treated as a regular repair job. Oh, so there's no consequence for failure? You just get more money. If you do it right. Completing such a job results in additional payment. And completing such a job grants additional experience. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to think this is probably a DMCA minefield, unfortunately. Thanks, lawyers. Okay, so take a job. We got the Katagiri Tamago, 2005. Repair with parts of minimum condition, question mark? Story featured, okay. Here you can read the story-based problem in the description. Tutorial job will teach you the basics. Change the oil, drain and refill with new. Car has been delivered to the parking lot in front of the office. Approach it, open the pie menu, move it to... Oh, we're going to move it in via the pie menu, I'm sure. You're playing this on your break? Oh, good. I like the outside, man. They did a great job with the city. I'm glad. This is actually good. Like, here's the smallest thing ever. There's like some minor elevation and stuff. I was expecting... If we got to go outside, it would just be a boring, like, you know, 4-lane intersection, generic, medium density, commercial and residential buildings, and that would be it. But they actually kind of... do we actually get to drive around? I don't see a map or anything. I don't know, but if we actually get to drive up... Yeah, I think we do. I think there's a gas station up there. If we get to drive around, that's cool as hell. That looks cool. This seems promising as open world. I'm not sure yet, but... I'm glad that there's actually... oh, yeah. There's got to be something here. We're not allowed to go there in the demo, so that could be something. All right, cool. Open the pie menu. Oh, we're going to check the status from out here. Oh, you think you'd bring that inside. Steal that car? Yeah, that black car. That was a cool car. The car brand, model, and year. Models come in different versions depending on the production year. Information about whether the car is running. The important information if you want to move the car. Car does not start, can still be moved between main locations using the radio menu. Additionally, the value of the vehicle that do not start drops significantly. Oh yeah, I suppose, like if we're doing a repair or if we're trying to restore a car and sell it, yeah, it'd probably be important that it runs. Current color, factory color, okay. Mileage, okay. Configuration compliance. Percentage of value representing the number of parts originally belonging in the vehicle. Okay. The higher the configuration compliance, the higher the vehicle value. Oh, some modifications reduce compatibility more than others. So if I put a twin turbo diesel in a lawnmower, you're telling me that lowers the value? No. Haven't they watched Home Improvement before? Oh wow, look at this. Engine and wheels that originally came with the vehicle, they're important for achieving the maximum vehicle value when selling. So we got type, power, torque, front, rear, stock tires. Oh, it's both the rim and standard tire type. Okay. Overall condition, the vehicle part groups. This provides a quick way to assess the vehicle condition. Info on the engine currently installed. Chart showing the power curve of the installed engine. Horsepower and torque. The display power is default engine value unless the car has been tested on a dyno. Me? They talk about me? I'm a dyno. The total value of tuning parts. Part tuning. A list of engines that fit in the vehicle and can be installed. Current installed engine is marked with a dot. Marked with a dot. Oh, engine families. 14B4FM or 14AQ4C. An engine family is a group of there is a lot more depth here than I was expecting. This is pretty intense. I mean, I was expecting it to just be like car go fast. I was just expecting it to kind of be more dumbed down, but the fact that it's not is great. Engines with one family can differ significantly in drivetrain, power type, and power and accessories. Changing the family requires removing the entire engine and sometimes also the exhaust system, cooling system, or other engine components. Yeah, that makes sense. Engines with the same family use the same engine block. They differ in modules that can be modified without removing the entire engine. Oh my God, look at all that. Well, this is, I remember this from the previous games where they give you the condition of pretty much everything in the car. List of parts that make up the vehicle. You can freely choose how it's displayed, including part filtering and sorting. Ooh, filtering and sorting options? Good. That makes it easier to navigate that. Part conditions is not always known. For example, if a part has not been inspected or replaced, missing parts are properly described. Mode that helps you achieve maximum compliance with the original configuration. Issues to fix. Okay, so this is breaking down what we need to repair. So repair parts with a minimum condition of 64%. Minimum part condition required to repair the car. So we got to get her up to 64%. Jobs come in several types: repair jobs and story jobs. They may include additional XP and CR bonuses or time bonuses. CR. Car repair bonuses? The report contains a general description of the problem. Each issue may require replacing one or several parts, and some of them may overlap between different faults. You will receive additional payment for resolving each issue after completing the job. In the early stage of the game, the parts that need replacement are usually known. As the game progresses, more time must be spent on finding the source of the problem on your own. Right, right. So we'll probably get more, you know, you get more money and then spend that money and find more tools to identify those things. So you're always going to be broke. CR is money. Oh, credits. Okay. I thought they... Okay. Oh, okay. That's how much we'll make. Oh, okay. Other task bonuses and job bonuses. Okay. All right, got it. So we'll receive bonuses for, yeah, all that stuff. Gotcha. Man, they did very good with that tutorial being very descriptive. Okay, press drive on the car. Use takeoff part, add to shopping list or drive. Ooh. Jeez. Sounds like that, just accelerating at 10 kilometers. Okay. Exit the car. Ooh. Okay, well that... Oh boy, the customer's not going to like that. Can't close the door? You're going to drop my car, your car off at my place? Yeah, come on over. We'll see if you're in the demo car list. Yeah, let's leave the door open. That's fine. No one cares. Lift the car to the highest position. Approach the oil drain. Oh, we get to do it ourselves now. I think before, wasn't it just like you would click on it and it would just snap to where it needed to go? You would just like click use and then it would just teleport. Toleran. Use the oil drain. Okay, yep. Oh, okay. I was expecting that we'd have to like look up there and okay. Click on the suspension. Oof. Oh, suspension to get to the oil filter. Okay. Lower the car. Car status. Mark the parts and add them to the shopping list. Mark parts are more visible in mechanic mode. The shopping list helps you buy the parts, correct parts without mistakes. Oh yeah, I guess we have to buy a new filter. Okay. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So this is our shopping list. Oh, okay, we have to mark it ourselves. How do we know? I feel like I'd want to go in there and do things myself, but okay. Change brake fluid. Refill windshield washer fluid. Oh wait, mark or add to shopping list. Oh, I see. We had to mark them first. Then why was it on the shopping list? I don't know how we would know. There we go. Okay. We're going in. Oh, it's like my summer car all over again. Well, this is a little easier than that. We also have skills in this game too, so, but since we're in the tutorial, probably don't get to use them yet. Battery charger, okay. Air filter's dirty, 350, yep. This could be a while. 8 minutes. Oh, it'll be ready at 8:05. This must be in-game time. Okay, so like a minute is like 5 seconds or something. No need to figure out the taxi rates. What? Okay. Use the computer. Wait, what's over here? Oh, we could also use these computers too. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this might be good for multiplayer. What would be awesome is if customers came in here, and so multiplayer you could have maybe somebody running the business side, getting people in, putting orders in and ordering parts, and then the other person just kind of doing all the repairs. And then that way they could just quickly, you know, take things apart, figure out what's needed, put them together, and then the other person just check them off from the list and like put them in there. But obviously everybody's going to want to do a little bit of everything, and I could imagine that the shop's going to have to get much bigger than just 3 bays. But I think I'm imagining multiplayer just being 2-player, but it could be more. We haven't watched the trailer yet, so it could show a lot more details that way. We can take a look at that later. Okay, let's go to the computer. Main shop. Switch the cart to shopping list. Ah, okay. Oh, that's great. Oh, wonderful. You don't have to go through menus and find everything. That's awesome. Okay, so switch. Yep. All right, it's even marked as the shopping cart part. Great. Oh, add at the bottom. Okay. That is so nice. I remember some of these things being such a pain in the first games that, like, you had to kind of like go back and forth multiple times to figure out what you needed, but they made it way better. Switch shopping list to the cart. Standard delivery to instant. Costs a lot more. Let's see. Oh, delivery at pickup point. Okay. You've been wanting to try this game for a while? Well, I think it was just announced. I didn't hear about this game until just the other day when I think I got an email announcing the game, and then also they have this demo to go along with the announcement, which is pretty cool. That is so neon green. All right. Open the pie menu. Select part mount. So now putting back that oil filter. This will be a great game with friends. Can't wait. Okay, ignition wires are in. Exhaust manifold cover. I think this job's going to be at least $43,000. Oh, and a new battery? 45,000. Drain tool? Select additional tools. Oh, okay. We have OBD scanner, drain tool, fuel pressure test. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't remember some of these things from 2021. They may have added these over time, but I didn't really play 2021 until like after a couple DLCs. I haven't played it since like back in 22. Electronic multimeter, compression tester. Well, drain tool's what we want. Drain the fluid from the brake servo. How do I, is there an easier way to scoot over there? I guess just clicking. Oh, that's cool. Part on mount. I'll remove the cap to refill. Oh, we're adding fluids now. Didn't there used to be a mini game to this where you had to like refill it perfectly? Oh yeah, okay. Or maybe not. It's hard to tell. It's not real life. It'd be easier to tell in real life. Okay, that's one. Does the car really need oil? I think we could save money by not putting oil in there. We'll just tell the customer. Oil's getting expensive. We've opted for air. It's air cooled now. Oh, my bee. It's right here. My bee. Because it like clicks up like that, it doesn't do it fluidly. It just kind of like, you know, snaps up to a higher level of fullness, so it's hard to fill. It's like there's a loading time. When you pour a glass of milk, there's not like a loading time. Start the car and check if everything works. Okay. Fine. Also, this car is very loud. I would appreciate more settings for the volumes. I'm in the car. Oh, I selected sit down, not drive. There's a difference apparently. Can you not like sit down in the car and then drive it? Oh, it works. Go to car summary tab and finish job. Job done. If you need further help, make sure to check out the Mechanicpedia. You can find detailed information about all aspects of the game. Now you can try your skills as a mechanic, complete jobs, rebuild cars, and work on your own vehicles. All right, cool. That was just the little tutorial. So now let's do our own thing. Oh, we got a little starting money. Let's take a job. Wait, that's the phone. Is that only up front? Seems like a pain in the ass to walk all this way. Luxor Streamliner, 1996. Look at that, boys. Wow. A beauty. Hello, recently I noticed the Luxor is breaking worse and worse while you're at it. Please check the steering system. Other than that, it's probably a routine oil service. Thank you. Oh. Okay. It'd be cool if people, like, pulled up, you know? I think it'd be more interesting if somebody was to drive their car here than park. And then you've got to manage the whole, like, you know, bringing vehicles from this parking area to the garage area, like the maintenance bay, and then back and forth, and, you know, calling customers, or somebody's, you know, waiting. Like, it's still kind of weird that people are like, hey, I've dropped my vehicle off to get the oil changed. I'll be back tomorrow. Like that can happen when people are busy and stuff, but there's definitely got to be, you know, people who... Why has everything got to sound like this, by the way? I feel like driving a golf cart in this game would sound like this. But anyway, there should definitely be an element to this game of somebody pulling up and, you know, going to the lobby and being like, hi, I'd like my oil changed. Yeah, Canadian Tire, right? We're trying to be like a Canadian Tire. Or Discount Tire here in the U.S., right? Someone pulls up. They want their tires rotated or whatever. Oh. Wow, this place is actually quite nice for how simple it looks. Yeah, we got a V12. Like, I'm driving like an engine from Mad Max, dude. It's like a V18 custom, some weird something. Anyway, okay, so it works great. Engine is starting, yep, okay. So we got to check the brake pads, oil filters, outer tie rods, okay. Floor is way too clean, yeah. Okay, what's that say? Okay. I thought I want funny novelty plates too, not enough funny novelty plates. Okay, so yeah, brakes, okay. Examination mode. Ooh, do you not have to go to every part anymore? This just kind of does an overall analysis? Or is that just of that wheel? Oh, okay. So it gives a breakdown of that suspension in the surrounding area. That's kind of nice. But it doesn't give us a brake pad inspection, does it? I guess to do that, I might have to remove the tires. Because let's see if... it doesn't even mark it as inspected, does it? I guess you only know because if you go in this mode and look, okay. All right, well, let's check one more time what we got to do. We don't have to do an oil filter, though. Or do we? It doesn't say we do. It was just the oil pan, okay. So we got to add more oil. Okay. Oh, wait, it does say oil filter. Okay. All right, we'll add that to the shopping list. I'll take that out when we put her back down. I guess it's on disassemble. Oh, good. It's on disassemble by default. There we go. WD-40 is your best friend. So I'd imagine that a lot of that's going to be faster through like skill upgrades. Do we have skills? Oh, tab shows everything. Nice. Options menu tab. Oh, tablet. Oh, we could. Oh, we don't have to go to a computer. Oh, the game didn't even tell us that in the tutorial. At least it showed us where we were. Oh, so you just right click and go to tablet, and you can just do everything from there. No need to walk across the garage. Although, unfortunately, we can't. We still have to pick up the phone. Oh, what? You don't even have to pick up the phone. You just right click. Oh, well, that saves a heck of a lot of dumb. Okay. Well, that's cool then. So inventory, so we got all the old parts. So we could sell these things or use them again if we would like to be shady. Like, what's his name from Matilda? That was great. Maybe it's not in the demo, but obviously there's got to be a way to buy better equipment and or get our skills up so we can take things apart quickly. Okay. If you go to the Steam store page for this one, it'll tell you more information about the demo. It is single player. But more information is down below in the description and on the Steam store page. I want in the options menu a way to lower certain sounds. Like I want ambient sounds to be higher, like I want to hear birds chirping and cars driving by. But I do want some of the equipment to be a little, I want to balance things the way I like it. Okay. Let's see what we got done so far. Okay, so we have the brake disc ventilator. We need 2 of those. And then the pads. And then we need shoes and outer tie rods. And then we'll finish up the oil thing. Inner tie rod. Sway bar. We need to, wait, is there a way to inspect these and see how they are? %. But it looked green. Is there a way to more? Well, we can see that it's red, but we can't see its percentage. But also you can tell because any part that's kind of crappy is just usually rusted. Or they try to make it look that way. Oh, and then we need the shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Which did I took those off, and do we need to know what they are? Uh-oh. Oh, it says 2. Okay. Wait. Why is... Caliper bracket and pads. Okay. They looked similar. Well, it looks okay. At least there's some detail here for the underbody. At least it's not like just completely one like texture. That looks all right. Okay, well, what do we need next? I think the shoes and that's it. Oh, wait, I did the outer tie rod, so we'll add that to our list. The hell? There's not like a way to remove it from the shopping list? I wanted to add it to the shopping list after I, like, do it. It's like you can't remove something. You can mark it unmark things, but you can't remove. That's weird. And then what's the point of marking them? Just to mark in the... I guess just on your list, that's what you need to do. Oh, I also need that. Anyway, okay, let's go look it out. You should check out this game upcoming called Responding. It is going to be huge. Emergency lighting is incredible. Oh, there's a like an emergency services game called Responding? Okay. Well, we might check that out then. Okay, so I need the shoes, right? So where are the shoes? Front wheel hub, knuckle cover. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Or why is that red? Oh, because I need to remove that first. Oh, it marks them back there. Oh, it does mark them. Now, wait a minute. Okay, if that's the case, then the oil filter should be marked too. Let me just see. So if I look from up here... Okay, so it's not transparent. I think we have to be in the examination mode to do that. Nope, it's not marking that either. It's red. So the brake shoes are marked as... Like, we can mark it unmark things. But we can't undo things to the shopping list. That's so weird. Okay, so... They get marked in blue, but how? I can't see them in regular vision, and I can't see them in examination mode. But I can see them if we go into the to the part on mount mode. So that's when they get highlighted. Okay. So we have to go into part on mount mode to see them. Interesting. I feel like it would be nice if at any time you're looking at the car, it would highlight those if you're in a mode. The shoes are there. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the responding game is out now? Okay. Okay, so that should be everything to be ordered. Wait, what's this? Oh, your tutorial, basically. Okay. Oh, do they do little videos? I always like it when the tutorial shows like a real short video. I like that. Ooh, we could even do interior stuff. That's good. Okay, so let's order everything we need to order. Oh, actually, wait. We need to also remove the oil filter, which means it does highlight it there. Okay. But we have to be in part on mount mode. So that's the only way it gets highlighted. Remember that. I'll get confused because then I'll go into examination mode and I'll be like, where is that part? Because I'm examining the car, you know? And I want to examine the parts that I've marked, but you have to go into on mount mode to do that, which is weird. But okay, so now let's order everything we need to order. We can do instant delivery and then show shopping list. I'll just buy a bunch of stuff. Is there a way to just buy all? So instant's a little more expensive, but for a demo, we're not going to worry too much. That was a huge crate just to get some an oil filter and some brake pads. Okay, let's put these things back. Them some nice shoes. Oh, and I forgot. This game's probably going to have like actually putting like tires onto rims and stuff like that too. The previous game had all that too, didn't it? And then painting the cars. And then having different types of paints, not just colors. That's going to be awesome. That'll be fun. Ooh, new brakes. Looks good. No, not the oil filter yet. You thought about the examination mode too when you first started playing the old game? Yeah. That's right. There's some like subtle minor things we're gonna have to get used to in this game, which is totally fine. And I'll put the filter in later. Filter last. I wonder if there'll be an advanced mode to make things more tedious. Not that this isn't already. Especially if you got to do like a major job. These are just kind of basic, like, I need my brakes changed and can you do an oil filter? Okay. Imagine this, but you're doing a pit crew. There's not really a pit crew simulator, is there? Well, I guess there are kind of games that do simulate the management of like racing and pit crews, but not like making it a simulator of doing it. Just managing. All right, we'll pop another bad boy in there. All right, we'll add oil. Change oil, drain, and fill with new. But since it's not a part... Okay, it gets its own separate section. Okay. I don't even know if that really matters. Like, I feel like that mini game of filling any liquid is just like fill it until it splashes and then it's fine. That's it. I wish there was a little more to that. Although I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Oh, right. We got to do this. Okay. 2 more fluids. So we need windshield wiper fluid. Well, it's going to be the most complex job we've done yet. I wish this would fill more smoothly, you know? I want there to be... Like, it just doesn't matter. You just overfill it. You don't have to pay for the fluids. It doesn't really... You know, like, if we splash it like this... Like, nothing happens. It's not, like, all over the floor or anything like that. Like, there's nothing to clean up. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and the brakes. So what is the last... Oh. Last thing to do. Change brake fluid, drain old, and refill with new. Part mount. Oh yeah, we could top off the blinker fluid too. Rookie mistake. A lot of people don't do that. Oh, there it goes. Okay. This is weird. A lot of people forget to top off their blinker fluid, especially before winter. Oh. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, the game Outbound, that outdoor like driving simulator with the little RV, now has a console demo too. Okay, all done here. So, yeah, winter blinker fluid for preventing freezing, right? That looks good. Time bonus. I don't think you get a bonus on stories. Cha-ching. Wow. The Mayan M5T3 issues to fix. Dropping by with a small problem. New sporty toy isn't doing so great. The engine misfires and sometimes won't start. The turbo is loud. Every car is in this game. And the brakes are squeaking. I hope I don't regret this purchase. Fix whatever is needed and make sure everything works properly. See you. Okay. So we have an Audi, I guess. Now, probably what will happen with this game is they'll bring in real-world brands like they have before. That'd be cool. Oh, I have to accept the job. There we go. Oh, wait. I thought the car was going to be green. Oh. Well, we'll drive it like we stole it. Wait, what's quick actions? Oh, you can open and close the gates from here. Oh, wow, we get a garage door opener. Look at that. Vehicle systems. Toggle TCS. Okay, all right. Interesting. Oh. Okay, the guy... I can't believe the guy doesn't have the common courtesy to close the door. Anyway. Issues to fix. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, at least we can start with the oil. Oh, yeah, we gotta do this. Mm-hmm. Okay. 5 no FLK. Snowflake. There you go. There's your novelty plate. Maybe the last one had one. Sometimes I don't get the joke. Like the license plate will just be like, we're a Polish dev. Żabka. Żabka is the license plate. Tee. Do we have to inspect this whole vehicle? I guess it's the only way to know, right? Unless you take something out for a rip. Well, this could take all day just to scan these things. 2 players would be nice, though. In co-op mode, it's just like, I'll take the left side, you take the right side, let's start scanning. Ugh. Who scans the blinker fluid, though? Well, we always top off the blinker fluid as a courtesy to our customers. We might not always put the oil back in. Or add brakes, but we have what we call integrity here. So suspension cannot be examined. Okay. So some things we can examine. Okay. All right. What do we have so far? These need replacement? That couldn't be. Muffler bearings, yeah. Well, that, and we also need to change everybody's oil air filter. What else we got to scan? Wait, maybe if I click on a specific thing and then can I scan from there? No. So it looks like by scanning the engine, we've already kind of scanned it, but I feel like we're missing a lot. Okay, so yeah, the belts and things like that have been scanned. Good. Okay, I think we scanned everything we could. But then how do we discover a part? Shouldn't have to like uninstall something to quote discover it. Turbo is loud and the brakes are squeaking. And I've already inspected the wheels. So shouldn't that have revealed a problem with the brakes or something? Although I can't see quality from here. 0 of 9 scanned on the engine. Oh wait, can we? I don't think we can scan when we're inspecting like this, unless. No, the engine has 17 out of 17. Oh, air intake. There we go. I had to put her down in order to do that. Okay. But then I can't examine cooling or intercooler. And we can't look at the fuel tank, which I don't know, makes sense, but also it doesn't make sense. There should be some consistency here. Don't tell me what I can't scan. Okay. So a few more parts still not discovered. I want to discover everything before I take it apart. Alright, well, let me put it back up and look again. And check. Make sure we got everything. So many parts not discovered. Okay, so it's got to be down if I'm going to take off the belts. Okay. Do we have to remove the wheels to check the brakes? I don't think so. Oh, maybe we do. It's kind of gray, although I don't know if that means that it's okay. Let's check. What's up, Joshy? Welcome aboard. Maybe inside the car? Maybe. There might be something in the interior, too. Although I think they would kind of be more specific on that, I think. I think in old versions of the game, you had to kind of inspect all parts individually. In this one, they kind of group them together. Like, you'll just inspect, quote, the wheels, and then it'll kind of tell you whether or not something in that area is not in good condition, although these brake pads don't look great. 12%. Well, why the heck couldn't we see that before? The brake pad here? Yeah, brake pad. Is the other brake pad bad? All right, that's a little misleading because you're looking at this and you're thinking to yourself, okay, suspension's good. You look at the wheel, but that's only the suspension, so you still need to take the wheel off to inspect the brake, which to me is an incomplete inspection because then it's like, I want to... Everything that's related to this, like everything from the suspension arm attached to the wheel, including like, you know, the tire and rim and all that stuff, I want to know the status of that. Now, some of these things might be incomplete data because maybe we need another machine for it. Like some things you're going to need, you know, additional tools for diagnostics, but I mean, a lot of these things can just be a visual inspection. But I mean, the customer did say that it was squeaking, so there's your clue there. But it doesn't give me a lot of confidence in the inspection system. How else will we inspect a brake pad? Well, see, that's what I'm saying is that there's inconsistency here. It says examination mode will enable part condition overview mode. So this is supposed to be, you know, gamer mode, right? You're just supposed to be able to use this fancy little X-ray thing and it'll tell you the condition of everything. And if you're just dropping in to see what condition your condition is in, then you can't tell. I mean, even if you wake up in the morning with the, the sun shining in, and if you trip on a cloud and fall 8 miles high, what are you going to do? Tore your mind on a jagged sky? You know, like what are you going to do? Anyway, so what else is on the list? Still a lot more parts. So it's almost like you got to rip the whole car apart. Because the examination mode, I think, is misleading. And as I highlight on these things, you think to yourself, oh, they're red, so these must be like bad. But it just means you have to remove something else to get to that part. So if you wanted to get to the spring cap, then you have to remove the rear spring, which is then the rear shock absorber, which is then the standard tire. So you have to find a whole thing there. Yeah, there's a test track in the game. I don't know if it's in the demo, though. That's crazy. So we're supposed to take everything... I mean, we may as well take everything apart. Everything. Because there's still a lot of parts missing. Focus on part. I don't want to remove it. I want to inspect it further. Like, how can we tell what condition that is? Oh, left side. Okay. So the drive shaft is at 32%. Okay, so we know that needs to go too. So then if we do car status. So anything under 82% needs to be replaced. All right. So now we know that. But then why doesn't this say that? Does that say the drive shaft is not great? Bro, what? Why? Why doesn't it tell you? We can clearly see that it's at 32%. But apparently we haven't discovered the part that's literally labeled drive shaft DSX126 at 32%. Isn't that annoying? Part not discovered, but yet we discovered it. Litigation. And now magically we've discovered it. Sway bar front end link A. Turbo is loud. Fix whatever is needed and make sure everything works properly. And that's at 32%, so shouldn't that be replaced? I don't know. There's a lot of misleading stuff here. Well, that one should be replaced. That one's green. Man, I don't know. But it doesn't have drive shaft on the list. What the hell? Huh. But then why? I guess, okay, so when it's grayed out, it means that you have it in your inventory, all right? Yeah, we're installing and uninstalling things just to see how the systems of the game work. I'm trying to see, you know, like for example, earlier when we used our examination mode, I'm trying to see what the game does and when it counts something complete or incomplete or what. I'm trying to see how it works because it's not, you know, it's not doing what I thought it would do. I got to learn the game systems. Can't use logic. Also, is there a way to filter the list? No. Filter would be nice. Anyway. But at least we get a visual inspection if we do this. But now, wait a minute. The inner tie rod is at question mark, so... We don't know the condition of the inner tie rod. But there's no way to inspect it? What the hell? So you gotta, like, literally physically remove that part. It's probably fine. Based on how it looks, but, like, I want to know the percent. $85. So you gotta, like, physically take something out to look at it. That's crazy. How early access is this game? Because I don't see a release date for it yet. This is a demo. Okay. That's annoying. I think the wheel, the hub bearing is bad. Okay. All right, what else do we need to take out? Some stuff for the engine. Maybe the other wheel hub bearing. %, okay. All right, and then sway bar front end link A. Oh, actually, another thing we could do that's helpful, at least, is to mark these like this so we know which one exactly they mean. Sway. Okay, done. Okay, and then... So I think maybe we need... I don't... Actually, I wonder if this mentions it. From the previous games, there's other ways to run tests that I mentioned previously. Oh, yeah, what's up with the coffee machine? Temporary... Oh! Increases unscrewing and screwing speed by 20% and movement speed by 10. Each use lasts shorter than the previous one. After each boost, the cooldown becomes longer. Additionally, while under the effect during its cooldown, time skipping is disabled. After drinking 3 coffees, you must sleep in order to use the boost again. All right, that's cool. Oh, there we go. There's our wheel balancer. Okay, cool. Oh, damn. Brake disc resurfacing. Okay, so we got the brake lathe and the interior detailing kit, coffee machine. We got a taxi. Car showroom or parking area. Wait a minute, can we use that now? I just want to see. Wait. Also, where was that cool car? Oh. Oh, yeah. Ah, sweet. That took a while to get going. All right, so we got our own truck. Ooh, 100 credits to go somewhere, though. So it'll have a junkyard, a parking area, racetrack, car auctions, rally track, car salon, a barn, and airport track. I'd appreciate like a world map, actually. It's probably not done. They're probably still working on that, but that's cool. All right, I do like that. What else do we got? So mechanic mode. Additional tools. Ah, we might need to use additional tools too. Interesting. Well, let's see if we can give that a try. Oh, now we... Yep, okay. How does this work? Ah, there we go. Had to use our additional tools. So scanning won't be everything. So we got some bad spark plugs here. I may as well put them on the list. And I think it was anything under 82%. All right, let's try our fuel pressure test. Engine needs to be complete to perform this action. So I took out the oil and the filter too. A tire tread tester. That's cool. I think we're just gonna buy this guy a new car. It's gonna be like the Steam Ham things. He's gonna go out and buy a new car and replace it for him. It's better that way, trust me. Alright, how does it... Okay, so the spark plugs were part of it too. So then there might be something tied to the engine. So let's go ahead and get the oil replaced on that. Although, wait a minute. Every time we do a delivery, I think it costs a fee. It doesn't matter, it's just a demo. Who cares? Let me at least get a new oil filter for this car. And I want somebody to show me the Carfax. That's what I want. And I could only imagine all these parts are going to be needed, so we may as well just order these now. I'm surprised, though, that there's not a way to remove a part from the shopping list. Let's see. And then how do we go to the shop? Oh yeah, we got to add these individually. Is there not an add all? All right, cool. Well, look at that. Wheel balancer and tire changer are right there. I wonder if in the full game some of these things won't be here and you'll have to buy them. But it seems kind of basic so far. All right, let's pop that oil filter back in. This car will have to be up for that. And I don't think I took anything else out, but we do... Yep, we need the oil filter, then the oil. Then we can get the engine running. The Carfax. Show me the Carfax. I guess the visual cue here is that the oil kind of goes down a little bit, the jug. Okay, how do we run the test? Okay, I think that was everything on the engine. And then we have, what, 4 more parts to discover. Oh, damn. Let's see. What else can we inspect with that level of detail? Even when I use the, when I went to the engine and I used the tire tread tester, it actually was able to, like, inspect the tires from there. Any bodies in the trunk? Oh my god, there is a body in there. Oh, it's just the car body. Okay, false alarm, people, it's fine. Okay, I thought it was the mob suddenly. What else could we test? Yep, oil filters all taken care of now. That's nice. Rear brakes? You're right. We could look at brakes. If there are rear brakes. So we're not able to go to the test track in this version of the demo, but like going there may have been the best way to test out the brakes and stuff. I don't know if you can test them out by just driving around the block or something. They did mention that, but I don't know if you have to actually go to a test track or if you can just drive around. Yeah, the rims are scratched too. This is just the game's way of just communicating that a part is not 100%. All right, so all the brake pads may need to be changed. The game's super chill, though. I like that. They've always been very chill. Okay, so 2 more parts not discovered. So it might be wheel related. Can I do a further inspection now that parts are... No? Bearings at 84%. Those are at 85%. Wait, 76 on that, okay. There's a brake test roller in the garage. Yeah, let's look into that. Let's see. The tutorial did a good job of showing us the basics, but the Mechanicpedia, and or probably playing the game from the beginning when it releases, will kind of show us a lot more about that. I suspect. Wait, can we actually use the lathe and instead of buying new... let's just do a retread, basically. Where's that thing? Do we have that? Okay, so we can do a wheel alignment there. Oh, we even have a work light. Headlight alignment, cool. Upgrade and improve your work efficiency. Unlock new bonuses and speed up your work. Oh, damn, right here. Oh, we have a skill point too. Nice. Let's see. Speeds up part removal by 20%. Speeds up screwing and unscrewing. Yeah, that's probably best. How do I invest that? Oh. Oh, I see. So you need a skill point, and I need to unscrew 250 bolts in order to speed that up. Okay. Well, we'll do the other one first then. All right, cool that there's a whole bunch of skill points. Junkyard loyalty card, car evaluation, immodest tip, scavenger, and subscription. Goods used at used part market are refreshed every 48 to 24 hours. Okay, and you can upgrade that more. That's cool. Oh, and there's our battery charger, wheel balancer, tire changer. Spring puller. Oh damn, we get a welder too. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, they got a lot of stuff. Oh well, we could even salvage scrap from the junkyard. That's cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, and an engine crane too. So some of these things are I haven't seen some of these things, but look. Oh, we can even paint the engine stands too. Wow. Okay, so where's our stuff? Where's the brake lathe? Okay. I don't think we got one of these. I guess for now we're just gonna have to buy parts, but it's a good way to save money. What's the taxi for? The taxi's for fast travel to other locations. Oh, that's for us storing parts. Okay, cool. That can be upgraded. Seems like this game's going to be more open world and you can drive around, maybe? Okay, let's see if we can finish this car. So what are we missing? 2 things? Okay, let's lock in, chat. What are we missing? Maybe the battery? Did the battery turn out okay? Oh, can I inspect this now that it's up? No. Okay, and everything else needs to be disassembled as from the engine, except for 2 parts that we're missing. Any ideas what we're missing? Otherwise, we could start taking these things out. Turbo? Yeah, I haven't seen that. Or the ignition coil's bad? No. So how do we find the 2 remaining parts? There are 2 that are not identified. What might they be? Well, that's not looking so good back there. That seems to be tied to the... Well, that might be engine still. It's the exhaust, but who knows how they classify that. Okay, and then we need belts, idle rollers, and tensioner. Inventory is full. What? Oh, I guess it doesn't like... okay. I guess we have to physically put things in the inventory. I guess we can sell it later for money. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, why not put things on the ground? Yeah. Ooh, water pump doesn't look great. Oh, it's at a question mark too. Okay. Well, that's got to be one of the parts that's also bad because that was not listed. You did not drain the fluid before removing the part. Cleanup will cost you $50. Pff. Fair. That's why we want to do oil last, but just a demo. I'm not going to freak out about it. I'm freaking out! But that was one of the parts that needed replacing. So it seems like sometimes the only way to find a part is to like actually get in there. Like of all the tests that we ran, like there's our turbocharger. There's like no way to look at that turbocharger. It's just marked as quote engine, right? It's right there, inspected 10 out of 10, but if we look at it, it's question mark. What the hell, man? That's so damn misleading. And I think it says that in the briefing or whatever, but I mean, you know, I just want some consistency, that's all. I'm questioning the game's programming rather than the yeah, anyway. So that must have been the last part, right? Yeah, that's everything. Okay, so we need to buy... Well, I'll replace everything that we have, and then we'll buy more stuff. I think we have new spark plugs and all that, so let's reinstall things now. So I think we bought new belts, but I need a new water pump. So what's on our shopping cart? Okay, turbocharger, water pump, the bearings I don't think we got. You know, I can't remember what we bought, but I'm just going to buy it all again. Because it's a demo. And we're rich. And all this extra stuff could be put in storage anyway. And a lot of these parts are universal. Not all of them, but many of them. Like, quote, wheel hub bearing. Like, seems like that's universal. Done. That inventory full thing is dumb. I just want to just let me pull from the warehouse, you know? I guess I can just sell. Well, if I can instantly sell from my inventory, why not just instantly put it into the warehouse then? All right, I'll replace what I can, then we'll go back to the box. Oh, that's nice. Sell parts with condition equal to or lower than 30%. Except it doesn't do it. That one should have been sold. I'll just do it manually. Are those spark plugs recharged? We'll charge the customer twice for it. For each spark plug, yeah. Sure. Hopefully that was one of the parts we grabbed. I think this game is really good and improved, but I feel like the real potential is going to be testing out multiplayer. Because I want to see, you know, if two people can work on a car, that'll be fun. But I think it'll be even more fun if you get to do a car and a buddy gets to do a car, and then, I don't know, you just make money faster. And the shop will just be realistically busier. Because with a shop of this size, this ain't being run by one person. No way. But hell, 2 people, 10 people would be like appropriate here. You know, you'd have to have somebody in reception. We could get BK to play this game with us. She'll do reception. She can bring the baby into work. She can take a corner of the office area and let Evan, you know, run wild, run free. Kid'll grow up around cars. That'll be great. A throttle. The sorbet from my winter car. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a crossover or something like that. I mean, there will be definitely real world vehicles. I think they've had things like World War II Jeeps and stuff in the game before. But I'm looking forward to more. Okay, was that everything for the engine? No. And then brake pads too. Wait, did it let me put this on without the idle rollers? Wait, it's highlighted things that are... Oil filter. I have 4... what the hell? Wait, are those... What are those? Idle rollers. Wait. Are you able to put things on without... What the hell? Well, if you like to know the improvements and stuff, here's what I'd do. Everybody go to the Steam store page and download the demo right now and play through the entirety of the demo, and then a lot of your questions will be answered. But then also keep in mind that this game is going to be multiplayer, so we really don't know its true potential until it comes out and is complete and is a paid product. So for now, there seems to be a lot of cool things that this game is that has in store for us, many of which we saw earlier in the stream, with some of the new equipment and new tools, but you should definitely go see that for yourself after you play. I think I put the good stuff in here, but it's not marking it off as done. Oh, there we go. Okay. These haven't been replaced. They looked shiny and chrome. So I stopped just before I took those off. So we'll pop those on, and then we're good. Yeah, it's a free demo, so you can try before you buy. And there's nothing available to buy at the moment. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday, Lego Train. Congrats. Thanks for joining us on your birthday. Okay, so you can't put a part back without putting another part in, but you can put a part that's too low in its percentage. Okay, good. How are we doing now? Okay, so just the brake pads and such. So let's mark those. Drive shaft. So it's all wheel-related stuff. Turbocharger. Need to pop one of those in too. Just pop one in real quick. Oh, I didn't buy that? I thought that was on the list. Let's see. Turbocharger. Oh wait, actually it might be in the box. There we go. Oh, that was the there was only one thing left in there. And it was the turbocharger. That's interesting. There we go. The turbo. Okay, I think that's it for this. So now it's all just wheel related. And then I think I have to put oil back in again because it... Or maybe the game won't detect that. I don't know. Well, it says the oil's done, but okay. We'll see what happens. All right, let's put things back. So outer tie rod. Drive shaft, I mean the bearing, and then the brakes. Having the upgrade for nuts and bolts would be nice. Yeah, blinker fluid. Yeah. Almost there, boys. That's fine. Your grandpa would drag race cars. Oh, that's sweet. That is actually quite cool. Okay, apparently that's everything. We're all green. I question that oil, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. So now that we've done our first car, a lot of things make sense to where there's kind of a few gaps in the inspection process, and some things either have to be done with other equipment or, like, for example, one thing that we should be doing is like taking the car out on a test drive, but like I don't think there's a way to do that at the moment because we can't like go to where we're supposed to test drive. It's locked in the demo. So like the taxi says like, you know, test track or whatever, but you think maybe just driving around the block, you wouldn't have to go to a test track, like just drive around the block, you'll get a feel for it. All right, let's turn it into the customer. Total payment 2663. Nice. And a bunch of other free parts. Car is incomplete. Oh yeah. Oh well, not my problem. Oh, thank God we have an in-game audit. I don't think you really need these. Kind of more of a vanity item. Okay, now we're done, I think. Ooh, cool. Okay, it does check for the oil. All right, that's interesting. So even though it checks it off, you have to add it again, even though it is crossed off. So it knew. Okay, so that should be a thing then. If you add the oil and then somehow you goof it up and then the oil spills out, I feel like it should uncheck mark that or something, or make it yellow again or something like that, because then it's just, yeah. Test track is behind the shop. That's what I thought too, but I couldn't see a way to drive back there at the moment. Oh, whatever, just drive around the block. The test track, though, on the fast travel says it's not available in the demo. Oh, actually, that says racetrack. All right, my mistake. Wait. Oh, airport track. That's going to be drag racing. Cool. Okay, so let's go to... So that's really what you should do, is then take it for a test drive. When you get into more complicated... when you get into more complicated situations. Okay, let's top that. All right, so oil we topped off. Let's also add some of this. Yeah, I think so too. I think that it should be that way, where it adds a yellow something to the oil, like the fluids list. Add that to the list, so that way the player could tell. Because then it's just you've created an issue, so it should be listed for fix. Otherwise, due to our internal policies, which I could tell many of you are not aware of, that actually violates our policy and is not compliant, as are some of you. But that's all right. We'll send you an invoice. Oh, it's morning. Oh, good. You can work through the night. You don't have to sleep. You could just keep working forever. Sleeping just lets you skip time if you want to. Is this for dry my hair? Ah, there we go. Just had a shower. Perfect. Excellent. This game seems pretty fun. I think there's a lot of good stuff in this game for sure. But I want to play multiplayer. We didn't get a car mechanic simulator game for what? 4 years? No, more than that. Plenty of DLCs though. Wow, the driving is cool. Oh, what is this? Oh. Wait, test track. What is this? The start of the track? Oh, E to start test. Wait, what? It's going in reverse. Oh, we're driving the wrong lane, but okay. Wow, our car is a POS. Although, in this demo, you're also able to take your money and repair this truck. So you can buy all those parts, including other ones that we haven't found yet that are a problem, and rebuild this truck. So that's a pretty beefy demo, man. You can keep doing those jobs, I think, endlessly, but they'll be the same basic jobs. But then you can start fixing this truck up and then go out for a rip. Test track's a little tricky. That's weird. You're driving in the wrong lane of traffic. The lanes are huge. I hope in the future they either have like an actual test track, like just maybe an open area where you could just, you know, drive one way, pull a 180. You know, do stuff from the... You guys remember the driver tutorial from PlayStation 1, the game Driver? And you had to go do the test drive in the underground parking garage? That's what you should be allowed to do, you know? Just, you know, floor it, pull a 180 e-brake turn. Maybe not great to do in somebody's, you know, Yaris, as they just want an oil change, but still funny. But I feel like, yeah, the test track could be a little different. Hopefully that's different in the full game. That's just some sort of placeholder for the demo. When I was looking for a test track, I was looking for like an actual physical track, not like a blue square that you can't even see unless you're in a vehicle. So I didn't even know it was there. So just giving some feedback, not saying it's bad, but could be different to, you know, maybe be a little more straightforward. Love this sign too, by the way, entrance on the other side of the building. All these details is good. There's some potential here for this to be really, really cool. All the classic stuff of Car Mechanic Simulator is here, making it a Car Mechanic Simulator game, but I like where this is going. Plus, we can actually kind of like, I don't know, it feels more free than the other games. The other ones, I felt like you were just locked into your shop and were never allowed out. Here, we can actually go outside. And we can open all the doors. That's nice. So I want to see, I want to see something here. This is a very solid demo. This is a very, very solid demo. I want to go to the store page for this one. So the release date is 2026. I thought it was coming out at the end of April. I thought it was like right around the corner. Maybe it will be, but I doubt it, but we'll see. But I want to watch the trailer real quick and see what else this may have to offer. This looks like a driver trailer. This seems they're making this feel more like a crime and racing game than a car mechanic game. Yeah, what the hell? You're running from the cops, literally. I guess it's just the history of that car. Yeah. Oh, that old man wants his car back. So that's what that was. That's a weird trailer because it seems like you're going to be running from the cops and like stealing, but it's like your chop shop. They made it absolutely look like you were going to be some sort of a criminal, you know, like organization, like repairing vehicles for like bank robberies and like getaway chases and stuff. And it's like, but I think that was just that guy's story, right? Like that was just the old man used to race his car back in the 70s and then it got lost for a few years and now he's rebuying it, I guess. Ooh, look at that. Lovely. Look at all the vehicles out in front of the garage like that. That's awesome. I also feel like you should be able to, yeah, I hope you can do inspections out in the parking lot. I think you can, but that would be cool to pop a hood and just do a little basic engine inspection before you bring it in. Just as an option, just bonus points, I think. And the donut there. There wasn't really a showcase of the map or anything like that. There was a cinematic trailer. Okay, there's a gas station. I think I saw that from the actual shop. So that's cool. So I do like the whole driving around a little bit more. I don't even remember. Did Car Mechanic Simulator have any sort of like open worldness to it? I thought it was just you would teleport to different locations. But this seems like it's got at least a little bit of open world. Because you can take a taxi to those places, which I think means you can also drive to those places. It was like that in the old game, but it feels a little more open. I guess we'll see. And then online co-op. I don't know if that's 4-player or 2. Build and manage your garage together. I think they need to say how many players, though. Oh, nice. Well, at least 2 then. But I want 4 because, man, we got a whole group that could do all that stuff. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, that's going to be all for this morning's stream, as very soon we're getting access to the new update for The Long Dark, finally getting its 5th chapter, and that game is kind of fully coming out. Almost 10 years. It came out August 1st, 2017, so it's almost been a little short of 10 years, but almost a decade that game's been in development. That's crazy. So I'm going to send you over to a new video for Broken Arrow, which had the Baltic Battalion come over yesterday. So if anybody is from Latvia, Lithuania, or Estonia, you might see something a little familiar here. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching and joining us for Car Mechanics Simulator. This demo is very beefy. I thought it'd be a lot shorter, where they just let us do a couple of demos, but the fact that they let you work on your own car is kind of a nice special end goal. So certainly something to hold you over until the full game comes out sometime later this year. Hopefully it comes out soon. It would be perfect for it to come out like now. It'd be a great game to play multiplayer. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back in a little bit for our next Big O stream. Thanks for being here, folks. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Download this game. Give it a try for yourself. I think you'll certainly find a lot of the differences there just by playing yourself. And hopefully we see a lot more updates to the demo in the future if the launch is a little further away. See you soon. Thanks for watching.